Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous superstar Scorpio. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of October 2021. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now, and some of the bigger moves involve fully 4 planets going direct this month, coming out of retrograde and going direct, which means forward momentum for all of us out there. I think for you, by far, the most important direct motion is going to be your modern ruling planet, Pluto, going forward. And that happens early in the month, right around the 4th. And as Pluto moves forward, chances are you will be feeling that much more clear, especially on a mind level, that much more with a depth of understanding as to where it is and how it is that forward momentum, forward progress, what does that feel like for you? What does that look like? How do you understand it? All of that starts to become a whole lot more clear. What must change? What needs to change? I feel like that is going to be a guiding question for you with a month like this. And that is because your modern ruling planet and your ancient ruling planet are playing key factors with a month like this, especially in light of lunar activity. So let's talk about that, because on the 6th of the month, we are going to have this month's new moon. Now, this new moon takes place in the sign just before yours, and it is hand in hand with your ancient ruling planet Mars. So as these two planets do connect in the sky, this new moon and Mars, well, chances are it isn't just about what's happening in a part of the sky that has to do with soul and psyche and spirit, but it truly is a depth of understanding of yourself that feels like it gets you in touch with some older part of you, some ancient part of you, gets you in touch with whom it is that you knew yourself to be before. This is an energy of karmic cleansing, and a part of this may be profound healing as well. And that is because this new moon is standing across the sky from Chiron. So these powerful celestial connections that this new moon is making make it that much more relevant, that much more important for you. Something shifts within, some space is created for the new and the next to find you. Even if it's hard, even if it feels a little bit gut-wrenching for some Scorpios out there, I do have to say that, and I'm so sorry to say that, but it does happen, where it is that part of your karmic closure involves having to look at some different and difficult emotion, different and difficult feelings. All of that is very likely to come to the surface under a new moon like this. Mercury is retrograde in the same part of the sky. And so what that suggests is that this is ground you are going back over. This has to do with a matter connected to your past. And by looking at it, facing it, being brave in the face of it, you allow profound healing to take place that's going to allow you to live that much more fully in the here and now. Now, that living more fully, that certainly will find you very soon. Next month, we are going to have a powerful new moon in your sign. Now, I'll be here to talk about it every step of the way, but for now, this inner process needs to take place to prepare the ground for the exciting new chapters coming up right around the corner. Next month is such a powerful month for you. We're going to have an eclipse in your opposite sign. We're going to have a new moon in your sign. Boy, are we really setting the stage for big turning point moments. Now the turning point is within, and it is no less powerful. As we navigate further, it is going to be on the 20th that we will have this month's full moon. Now, this full moon takes place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with your daily life. And so this is about your workplace, the type of work you're doing, the people who surround you there. And it also has to do with how well you're taking care of you. Now, keep in mind, by the time we get to this full moon, those 4 planets that are retrograde at the start of the month are all direct now. So we're going to have Jupiter direct, Saturn direct, Pluto direct, and Mercury direct by the time we get to that full moon. And it is that full moon that is going to very powerfully bring your attention to your day-to-day life. Now, we do have a harmonious connection between Jupiter and that full moon. That's beautiful energy. If it is that you work from home or with homes, well, you are about to feel very inspired, very empowered, and it can be a time of increased opportunities that I think you will love. However, we've also got a difficult connection between Pluto and that full moon. And Pluto is in a part of the sky that has to do with communication and conversation. And that's where things can really get tricky between you and clients, customers, coworkers, and immediate supervisors. It can feel frustrating dealing with these particular people. Now, if you know that you have certain alliances there in the workplace that might be described as toxic, I'm sorry to say, but it does happen. I know that some people live with stuff like that. And again, I'm so sorry about that. But some of that tendency could kick up under the light of this full moon. Now, regardless of what does transpire, remember, you've got that very lovely boost of that beautiful Jupiterian energy to this full moon. And ultimately, what that Pluto energy is saying, that you may be encouraged to be honest with yourself, to practice self-care, to understand how you're thinking about a thing, how you're looking at a thing as part of helping to empower yourself as to what it is you're ready to change and finding the motivation to move towards a daily life, including a work-related life that you love. Now, this energy can also play out in the context of your health as well. Taking the best of care of you may come into focus at this full moon, but so will solutions that help you to feel better, in some cases dramatically so, and in some cases quickly so as well. Now, where it comes to matters of love, the first 7 days of this month, you will continue to have Venus moving through your sign. And in particular, in the beginning of the month, speaking in harmony with Pluto, I just love this energy for you. I feel like this is starting out the month from a place of love that is very strong, that is very passionate, and can feel very fated. So really, you are the star of the show where it comes to love for the first week. So use this energy well, especially the first days of the month. With Pluto, your ruling planet, going direct in the early days of the month as well. Well, it looks like in all areas of life, you may feel ready to move forward, including in the context of love. Now, once Venus changes signs, though, love and self-esteem and self-love become that much more intricately tied. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, you have beautiful energy to do that for the first full week of this month. So be out and about, or whatever it is that you do to connect with other people. Romance energy will be very high. You will have an attraction factor. So just working a little bit with the universe can help you to yield that much more reward. But once Venus changes signs, I do feel like you may attract experiences in love that invite you to reflect on where you are in terms of self-love. And as you come to that new understanding, you will find yourself making different choices and making more conscious choices from that place of self-value with the new people you meet. For those of you just starting to date somebody, I love the beginning of the month, I have to say, because it is passionate, it is exciting. I feel like the love factor, the love energy is so high. There's not a whole lot you need to do to feel that much more loved from this person you're getting to know. But as we navigate further, I think the guiding question is going to be whether this connection represents and fuels self-love for you or not. Is your experience with this person affirming that you are someone who loves themselves or not? Your answers to those questions are going to be uniquely your own, but are going to determine whether or not to navigate forward with this person. And for those of you in an established bond, I love the energy in the first part of the month because, of course, that is you feeling that much more loved. It's that much easier and sweeter and nicer to be with your partner as well. Once Venus changes signs, though, you may be asked to be generous with your partner in some way. Now, that can be with your time and energy, but it may be with your money as well. But it looks like you have it to give, and it's always up to you to decide that right balance between give and take between you and the person you love. What I love about this month for you, well, look, there's a lot here. It's a powerful time, but I'm going to say Pluto moving forward, Pluto going direct. That is you feeling like you are ready to move into your future. Remember, when your ancient ruling planet is activated, it's like some older part of you or a part of your past being activated in a very primal way. But when your modern ruling planet is activated, as he is when he's going forward, when he's changing directions, it feels like you are moving towards a more elevated understanding of self. A self that perhaps at one time you visualized or you thought that you could become or you thought that you could move towards. Well, the sky like this, you are moving forward towards that more ideal self. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month with Choose Your Membership rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. At NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, you get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week for each and every sign. Higher tiers get you things like all access passes to future Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Link is in the description below. I look forward to meeting you there. And thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.